Hello, hello.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Ah,
Xump.
Xump.
So, I know nothing about this game.
Me either. What a weird coincidence.
Wow. So, apparently, the only controls are arrows.
Okay.
Alright, well, they are getting started. The timer is going.
It begins.
People aren't on run Xump. Oh. Okay, so blue blocks crumble. I'm guessing you need to destroy all of them? Yo, this is like... I love games like this. It's like... Oh, what's the Pokemon gym? Oh, I have not updated the column. You are right. Oh, right. Oh. Yeah, what's the Pokemon gym with this?
Um, that's an emerald? The
Yeah.
water gem?
Yeah. Yo, music's a jam at least. Oh. What? Can't quite figure out the end goal on some of these.
Um,
Oh, you have to get off the
yeah.
final tile to destroy it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Cryol's
gotta
audio
walk
is
off.
munched right now. Christ, I might switch to anyone else's audio. Let's see if Rahania's got mic on. Oh, that's a yes.
Okay.
And Kari does as well. Everyone has audio, I guess. Trials fixes itself after a short amount of time. I guess we'll just go with this. Oh no. Trial left a tile behind, I think. Yeah. Right idea, but just slightly wrong execution. I love puzzles like this. This is actually exactly the kind of game I would want to get in something like this.
Yeah, this looks interesting. Definitely interested to see how it gets more complex as things go on. I heard a lot of pre-game, please no puzzle game type of things, but this doesn't seem all that bad in terms of like too much brain work, I guess.
Yeah. There was actually a comment yesterday as well during the first set of races where Vi said something about an event they did before that a couple of them were in, where apparently Kari had a really good time with puzzle games. And she is kind of flying through this. Like, she's definitely having a pretty good time of it, it looks like, so far. Ryle not far behind at all. And then Riley a step behind, and then Riley a step behind. It's kind of a clean order through them there.
Oh, slight misstep there from Kari.
I don't know what the controls are like, but it definitely feels like there's some, like, rushing through a little too much. Both Riley and Kari kind of got stuck a little bit there just because they played a little too quickly and couldn't do anything.
Mhm.
Part of this one that Harry just beat Trial is on definitely seems really difficult.
Yeah, it's that first step is a little complicated, I think.
Hmm. It seems like the kind of game that would benefit from an undo button when
Yeah,
you die.
like that is the one thing about what was that game with the cat with the oversized gun?
Rico.
Yeah. Blazing through that level.
Trial just left a tile behind.
Yep.
New high score. Uh-oh. Crowd press new game.
Uh-oh.
Crowd, no. Crowd!
Oh no.
There has to be a way to go back, right? There has to be. Oh no, not like this.
Not like this.
Your only punishment for game overing is losing your score. You can just continue on the same stage. I don't know if Kral accidentally said no to continuing. Oh no.
Oh.
I would not begrudge Kral looking up the password to whatever stage he was on, but I don't remember what stage he was on, and I don't think he does either.
Yeah.
That's rough. That is really rough.
This is one thing is that because he knows the solutions, he can get through this pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So it's not a huge. It's still a bad time loss, but it's not like the end of the world, I think.
Right. Yeah. Definitely better to happen in a game like this than a game where it's more, reactions, manual dexterity, like, where the challenge is solving something, you can just...
Oh.
Well... So, Kari's about halfway through right now. Has hit level 15 out of 30.
She has slowed a bit, but like not. She's still got a commanding lead. Trial is doing well to catch up. Ooh.
I think she hit a tile she didn't want to hit there, yeah. And she realizes very quickly. I think that's a big thing for Kari, is like she knows instantly when she's gone wrong and goes out of her way to fix it immediately.
Riley getting through level 11. Hylia is still stuck on level 10.
And we're only like 9 minutes in, so...
Yeah, this looks like it could go fairly quickly. Looks like Kara's got 15 in the bag.
Right, I think moved
Oh,
a
no.
step too far there. The challenge on Kari's one just then looked like it was going to be finishing on the final like platform, and she just first try, no trouble.
Kyle has almost reached his earlier position.
Right, which stage was he on? Do we know?
It might have been this stage or the one after.
Okay.
So he's close.
And he's actually caught up with Rahylia looking at it.
Right.
I know Kral was definitely in the group of, please do not give me puzzle games, I don't want any puzzle games. We'll have to see what they end up with after this, but... Actually, you know what? We've rolled the games already. I can go take a look at what they'll end up with after this, and none of them are here to find out.
Spy ahead.
Nova the Squirrel? What the hell is Nova the Squirrel? It's a NES game called Nova the Squirrel. I'm going to suggest it's probably a platformer.
There's a very good chance. Maybe it's a puzzle platformer. Yeah, these levels are timed as well, so it adds an extra element to it. And level 13 that Prial and Riley are on right now is fairly short timer. Meanwhile, Kari is just dominating this. Like,
had a little trouble on this stage, but is just blitzing through the whole thing.
Like, she's still got a 6-stage lead, which is huge.
Yeah, yeah. And this is the solution. This is it, right? Oh no! Wait,
no.
How do you?
No, she's split there. You can't do that.
I think you have to break that block at the start. You go right 4, and then down. Oh, okay. Or you leave this intact. That also makes sense.
If you know, but you can't. Oh, you can't go up though.
You have to go up there. At that point, you go up. Oh, but then can you go back
But
down?
yeah, but the
Yeah, no, I see the problem. Yeah.
Yeah, the arrows force you down, so you can't.
No. It's more. I think you have to go up the center.
Oh yeah, you go up the staircase, but then when you, right, then you can just.
But then how do you break those blocks in the middle?
Yeah.
I think you have to do what Kari's doing now. You have to break each one as a pair, and you have to do that up. No, but you can't do that through the center. That's.
Across.
You definitely have to go up through the middle. No matter what happens, you have to go through the middle.
Right, like that's your only way up.
This is it. This is it. Yeah.
This is it.
A fake NES game. No.
A fake. Oh, interesting. All right.
That could be a fun one. We'll see that afterwards.
All right, 2/3 of the way done. Ryle and Riley is still on stage 13.
Oh.
And Riley has made his way to level 15.
15 doesn't look so bad. It's one with a lot of like tricks. You kind of have to sit back and analyze it a little bit. Yeah. But in essence, it's go into the spiral. Oh, that won't do it. Yeah. The problem here is Riley's going to keep going and not realize that misstep has just cost him the whole stage.
This is very fast paced though. It's really like it's really easy to just be done with a stage as like just mess up, be done with it. and start over.
I almost think that there's like some merit to just taking your first life on the stage to stop and just look at it.
Just scout it out.
Yeah, just like look at the stage, see what you think it like the solution is, figure it out a bit, then just jump off the ledge, restart it with the full time limit, and just blitz through. And yeah, Riley did something tricky with the arrows there, and yeah, they are not the solution. They are pure bait. Because you now have to somehow get back to the start of the stage,
Right.
which
Which you can't do.
you can't do if you take any arrow. And the fact that that's the only solid tile on the entire stage.
I think he's got it now.
No, this is not it. Because now he's destroyed the block, so again, he can't get back to the start. If you take a single arrow in the stage, you lose. You have to just walk around the blue.
Oh, no, wait.
He can break all the blocks, but he can't land anywhere.
Oh, right, he can't land. He needs to land.
Yeah, like, it's a stage that looks really tricky at first glance, and then you look at it again, you're like, if you just follow the path around the spiral, you break all of the bombs? Candy? What are they?
I'm not sure.
What are we zumping?
What is a Xump? How does one Xump?
But yeah, you zump away all the bombs, and then loop round. Yeah, Riley's got it this
Now
time.
he's got it.
And just gotta be careful on the movement now. Generous time limit on this one, at least, so... Rao's got the left side done on this one. Which I think Rahili has also done a few times. So both of them, like, have half of this stage done. And then are struggling to figure out the other half of the stage.
That will not be it for Cryo.
That's... yeah. Oh, right. I think I get what you're meant to do on that one. Raheli, I think, nearly had
Raheli
it
has
there,
it?
but went the wrong way round. She can't get to an
Oh.
exit there. So she went up instead of going left onto the blue with the bombs. And if you just do that bomb loop twice to break the bombs, then break the tiles, and then go up like she did, you come out at the bottom right next to the tile in the bottom right corner. Harry, meanwhile, just soared through a stage that looked
Just
hellish.
blowing through that. That won't work for Kari, unfortunately. But Riley making up some ground here. Onto stage 18.
Wait, will this not work for Harry?
She's orphaned that one in the bottom right corner.
Oh, right, yeah, nowhere to land after that. Yeah, you're right. She's figured out, like, breaking every section like this by looping around.
Yeah, she just realized there she'd missed it, but she's got the idea.
Yeah, the threes, the two sections with 3 on are going to be the problem here.
Ah. So
Oh.
close for Cryo.
Oh no. 1 tile left. Oh, Riley's gone the other way round, and I think actually solves. Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
Oh,
That does at least mean she solved it though. She knows the solution now. She can finish this. That is a perfectly legitimate, valid solution that will get her to the end of this stage.
Riley quietly making progress of his own.
Oh yeah,
on
this
stage 20.
Yeah, I would not want to be doing this one. Oh, well. Oh no, Kryle. Oh yeah, no, Kryle makes it, Kryle makes it. So Kryle and Riley are like side by side. Level 14.
No dice for Rahalia there.
I haven't seen them try to, but can you walk right onto a right tile and have it push you back immediately?
I feel like that would work.
It looks like it isn't needed for this stage anyways.
Yeah, you don't need to do that, but I would imagine that's how it would work.
Damn, music's a jam.
The graphics have changed on stage 25. I'm not sure why that is.
Yep, we have crates now, I guess.
Crates and stone floors and something.
Carrie has like all the fundamentals for this kind of puzzle down as well. It's so...
She's got that discrete math problem thing down.
It's like you spot all the little patterns and like, okay, there's an odd number of blocks here, so I have to like, this has to be where I end and things like that. And very quick to figure out exactly what the game is expecting. Oh, the teleporter on this is going to make things a little more dicey though.
Yeah.
I think going down onto this teleporter loop is a mistake, because, yeah, then you end up...
Yeah, now you're stuck.
Are you meant to end on the teleporter? Probably? Right? You go around the outside after you get away from this first section, and then go into the teleporter? Oh, Rahalia is trying the arrows. He's going to have a little bit of difficulty with this one. I think this stage, 15 in particular, seems like one where if you just see the solution, it looks free. If you immediately assume the arrows have to be there for a reason and try them, you will get stuck there for ages.
Yeah, like, it's easy to overthink this one. Because she could already tell that she was stuck. Kryle learning to think with portals. Not thinking with portals the right way at this moment.
Gets all the blocks and then falls off the edge.
Ari also struggling to think with portals.
Hit the point of, okay, there's just one block left, but she keeps going straight to the teleporter at the start, and I'm not convinced that's the solution here.
Not sure.
I think you want to escape up to the top left bombs so that you can loop around the outside and then break the block that the rightmost bomb is on down to the teleporter from there. Like this, kinda. Like, pretty much what she just did, I guess. She's done it.
As long as the teleporter lets you finish, yep. Let's see if Kryl knows the stair-step method.
Nope.
Just wandered off the edge, whoops.
Just gotta pay attention to those movement tiles, because one of them will just throw you. Oh, that's a no from Kryl. This one at least seems like it's reasonable to figure out if you, Interesting. What is Kryl thinking here?
Good idea, but that's...
Is that another solution? If you get to the top of the stairs, could you then go right there instead of left? Get to the bottom, go that loop again, and then come out at the top left and be done?
No.
I feel like that could work. Go down immediately, up the staircase and right, and then go down, left, up, right, like up to the top left. You basically like X pattern through it. Either way, Kryl doing the double steps and is solving that one. Parry breaking a lot of bombs and a lot of blocks in a arrow maze? This is...
Yeah, this is very intense.
We've hit the challenge side of Xump. The later stages in these kind of events are always the part where it starts to get really, really shaky for people. Even the people who are confident on games like this will start to struggle on the later ones, and...
This looks good for her, though. It looks
Yeah?
like she just needs to get this box cleared in a orderly fashion.
Needs to figure out how to do this one, which isn't easy at all. Wow, Kyrie's making short work of
Look at
this.
her go!
This is incredible, honestly.
Ryla's almost caught up to Riley, too, in an interesting turn.
Yeah, given that reset earlier, that's impressive. That's really, really impressive. Oh, I forgot there was a pause button. I guess that's actually pretty useful.
Oh. Got the double back on Kari's then.
Kind of rushed across and realized, like, oh wait, that's not how this works.
You kind of have to end there anyway, because you're stranded when you get over there.
Oh, you are, aren't you? Yeah.
Who is that girl in the pause screen? What is the lore of Xump?
Okay, so this is Xump the final run. Is there a first Xump? Is there a previous Xump before this? Is that what we're missing?
Origins.
Xump the first run. Oh, I think Kari's got this. Just has to double back here and
looks
done.
Good. 2 more stages.
I don't know what those yellow tiles mean, but in theory this one looks like it's fine. no, you can just pass through those, so...
Yeah, oh, okay.
Final stage! Oh, this one looks fun, though. Maybe that's just the puzzle gamer in me talking. You cannot just go left here. The instinct will be to just go left, and I guess you can. You can
Yeah,
just
you
sprinkle
just
the
go on
blocks
the
this way,
teleporter.
yeah.
And this seems like, with Kari's, what she's shown so far, this seems like cake. Oh, okay, so you're limited to the one side on those, gotcha.
Right. But you could access those ones from the other side anyway, so... Yeah, no, Kari has got this, and...
That is...
Done with level 30.
Done from Kari at 30...
30 minutes in. Incredible. Damn. That's impressive. That is very impressive. To fix a thing. We got trial audio for a second there. We'll blame Kryl for that one. Sorry.
Is Kari vegan?
Okay, hopefully that should be fixed. I hope. Maybe.
Alright, Riley getting off 23. Not sure what Riley's... Yeah, I'm not sure what Riley was struggling with there.
Yeah, I'm curious at where Kryl was going next. It looked like he was on the right path and then just decided that he like stopped for a second and then just jumped off the edge, and I was like, but this was working, and now he's doing the same thing again, so I guess he also decided it was working, and...
Well, there's a lot of getting psyched out
Oh,
here, I think, and that's
yeah.
a no-go from
Yeah, that was a dead end. This stage does look like probably the most challenging one that I think they have to do. '22, I mean. Although, yeah.
Riley will be wrapping up 24 here shortly. Hylia, not yet got the stair step method. Oh, Kryl. Orphaning a tile there in the center.
The middle.
Should have Kari in chat here shortly. We can determine her vegan status, if any.
Why is that a thing?
I don't know, but apparently it gives you superpowers, according to some
Makes you better at puzzle games.
I still don't understand why the graphics change in the last like
Yeah,
5 levels.
suddenly we have crates. I'm not quite sure either, but
Akari's giving us some bonus round stuff. I mean, I'll say that the yellow security tape looks better than the red lines. It's kind of hard to determine the red lines.
Oh, Riley just separated the left and right sections and just trapped himself on one side. Okay, so I really do think this staircase one has another option that isn't double stepped.
That if you go down and then...
You have to go down immediately, yeah. You start by going down, you then go right and up the staircase. Go left and then double back over the bombs. Go to the... Oh no, sorry, you don't go left yet. You do that at the very end. So you go down, right, up, left, right, down, up, left, and then you can double step. You have to double step the 4 bombs at the top, but not the entire staircase. I'd imagine the later you go in this game, the stricter the time limits get. It feels like the earlier stages are more about like teaching the mechanics and how things work, and they give you a slightly more lenient time limit. And then they'll give you one with a kind of strict time limit that is, okay, now you have to implement this. Now you have to use this somewhere.
How did you win, Kari?
You
dominated this.
Kyle is not going to be able to get that middle tile.
I think at most, without the reset, Cryle would be like on par with where Riley is right now.
I think, yeah, Kyle would be ahead of or level with Riley, around the same point. But yeah, accidentally resetting away, what was it, like 10 stages of progress? Oh, Riley just taking a little trip, and again.
Yeah, just
nice little time waster.
You know, enjoy the ride while you're here. Just gotta be careful here, because he might end up separating himself again.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to, like, just clear out the left side, which is... Oh. I was going to say, pretty dangerous, but it'll be good if he does it, and then, yeah, packed himself into a corner there.
Yeah, I do think this one has a number of solutions.
Yeah, for sure. Especially, like, when you get into the middle sections, you can clear those in a few different ways. Whenever as long as you have an even number of tiles.
Nope, Crow's got this, okay.
Trial's done, yep. Yeah, as long as you have, like, an even number of tiles, you can do it in, like, so many different ways. The problem is getting to the point where you have that even number of tiles to clear out. So this one definitely caused some problems earlier. In particular, the sections with 3 bombs.
Oh, that looked to be working for Riley, and he misstepped.
Oh.
It does seem like it's very easy to bump, just in the wrong direction. To Xump, if you will.
The controls seem incredibly sensitive for a game that doesn't seem suited.
Arrow keys?
Yeah, for a game that's A, arrow keys, and B, it's absolutely miserable when it's very sensitive. Oh, I think Riley has this, though? Riley's got a good setup there. Just has to be careful with the movement now. Has the time to do it as well.
That was...
Done.
That looked like a solution that would have worked for Rahylia in the bottom right. That, I think it was kind of what you were talking about before. This won't be it here.
No. I
But
think if you go right at the start, you can't do it. But unless you do the stutter step on the stairs. But if you go down immediately, I think you can make that work.
He's thinking about it. This one's also got a pretty tight time limit too.
Yeah, yeah. 23 and 19 out of the first 30 were definitely the ones that looked like the strictest time limits. Yeah, what Rahelia's doing now is something along the lines of what I was thinking with this. But,
yeah, this is...
that version won't, yeah. I don't know, actually, there might not be a way to double step the right... I think it might be the wrong number of bombs to do the double steps if you do that method. Yeah, maybe you do just have to double step the staircase every time. If you sit on a blue tile long enough, you just fall and die. Oh wow, incredible.
Interesting. It looked like somebody blew up on one of the red bomb things. Bonus content from Kari.
What was that teleporter that just takes you off the edge immediately? Yeah. Okay,
Like...
well, cool. Alright, Kryl on this even counting one. Can you count to 2? Yeah. I make it sound easy. It's definitely not. Like, there's so many, like, extra steps to it, but in essence, these puzzles come down to count even numbers. Good music, though.
Yep. That's some good bops.
That's some good zumping. Oh, that's not gonna work. Kryl's just left an isolated, like, strand. Oh, Riley's on this teleporter one, which definitely seems difficult.
Yeah, still very deep in thought on this one.
I think he had the right idea on it, though.
Oh, looks like Rahylia is finally out of 19.
Freedom!
That definitely looks like one of the harder stages to get, like, your brain wrapped around.
Yeah, you have to figure out that stutter step, and if you don't, I don't think you can solve it. Like, there might be other ways to use that kind of step elsewhere that also lead to a solution, but either way, I think you have to do that at least once.
Right, like, maybe you would have figured that out before, but, like, with this, like, that stage basically forces you to learn that idea.
But it doesn't look obvious either. It makes it look like you could go the through the middle twice to get everything. But then every time you do that, you end up with that staircase left and nothing else, or a staircase leading to nowhere or something.
All right, we have a neck and neck race. Riley just has the advantage of the time put in here.
He's got the right idea, but he's going the wrong way about it. He realizes that he has to leave a tile for him to get back to once he's gone around the outside, but he's leaving it near the teleporters, near the, like, arrow tiles, which will just lead him into a cliff. He needs to leave it near the teleporter section on the right.
And Cryo falling for that same early trap of going into the teleporter too early, or going towards the teleporter too early.
Still be a way out of that, I think, if you were to go up instead of around.
Yeah, this won't do it, however.
No. The second, if you don't go up immediately there, like through the bomb and up, I don't think there's any way out of that. But I think the easier solution is to do what Riley was doing and go up and around, clear out the outside, and then go down towards the teleporter.
I think seems what Cryo kind of wants to do here.
Yeah, this is it. This is the solution I was thinking of earlier. Is what Cryo is currently doing. Right, no. So, no. Oh, yeah, you do actually have to take the teleporter then. Yeah, no, this won't work because you get stuck with the corners. You do actually have to go up like this, don't you? Right, he's stranded a tile. Even if he'd gone up there, he couldn't get that top middle one. Can Cryo get out of here? Yeah, okay. That's how.
Yep, alright.
Down and around that way.
Cryo has taken the second place lead.
Oh.
Wrong turn. And this one seems fairly straightforward, so...
Yeah, a lot of the later ones just seemed like it was a case of, here's the right number of tiles, clear them. Alright, Cryo's made it through the first section. Take a moment to get your bearings and... I can't even tell if any of this is...
I'm not sure what Cryo just did.
I can't tell if it's working. There's something happening. That's not gonna work.
No.
That's not it. Pet died, that's fine. As long as it's working for the next game, I guess.
Stages. Rip.
Oh, Riley has missed the middle section. This stage definitely feels like one of the more challenging ones, just because it's so easy to strand something in the center.
That looks good for Carl.
Crowl's through. Alright, 28. Oh, he didn't go onto the left. And now there's no way over to there. And I realise very quickly he can't get out of this corner. Has to do it last.
I do love the death screens. Meh. Dang.
Yeah, all the, like, success ones, like, when you beat a stage, it's like, admirable, and... I can't even remember what the others were now. Like, they're all, like, super happy, and then you die, it's just like, meh.
Oop.
Oh. Crowl's not gonna be able to get back to that teleporter. Like, I think you're meant to go through the teleporter, but then go back again. Before you clear the right side. Like, I think you have to go left here to break the 2 blocks above the teleporter. Oh no, because then you can't get back to it, can you? You just have to leave yourself a path on the bottom section?
Yeah, like, you don't clear that whole bottom section.
Yeah,
first.
you clear, like, just the top or bottom row. Or just the bottom row, specifically.
Yeah,
you
go
go down
straight
onto
down.
the arrows.
And then...
Then you can go across the bottom,
you
take
just
out
walk
everything
up,
on the
walk back
left
down.
side,
Yeah.
walk over the top row, go up and into the teleporter. Yeah, okay.
Now he's realizing he's stranded here too. Let me back.
There was an attempt. Just clip through the arrows and... Oh. And surely he realizes now there's no way back out.
Riley getting closer to the solution. On 26.
Oh, he's doing the teleport loop early, but yeah,
So
has the
Carl
right
has
idea.
this.
Oh, Kral's got there. Yep, Kral's figured this one out. Oh, cool. Needs to go up and around. You've only got 10 more seconds. Oh no! The time limit's so low. You should know that clearing out the entire left is good, though. No matter what happens, you absolutely want to be doing it.
Yeah, like you want to do that. So he's working faster now.
Right, so the early parts are faster. You have a bit more time to analyze everything on this side. And this looks like it's good. Just has to do it in time.
He's got
All
this.
right.
All right. 2 more to go.
Oh. Riley's still stuck in this teleporter maze. Wait. Riley? Just found a different solution?
That looks good.
This does look great, doesn't it? You can then double back across each of these bombs and... Yeah, no, Riley just found a different solution. Cool. Alright. So if Riley doesn't get held up on 28 as much as Crowd did, he could potentially pull this back. But as it
Uh,
stands, Kryle has an
Wow.
advantage. Riley clearing these blocks out in a very peculiar
Yeah,
way,
it's a
but
very interesting
whatever
way to do that.
works.
It,
Oh, that's the wrong side,
that
though.
will not work, however.
Yep, need to be in that bottom left corner. "29", I think, is definitely a lot easier than the stages that came before it.
Yeah.
And on to 30, so Kryle just needs to get through this, and good, good.
I think he sees it.
Yeah, it's looking good. Considering Kryle reset away the first 10 to 12 stages, this is a pretty strong showing.
Yeah.
Like, I think even if he hadn't reset it away, the difference here, he wouldn't have taken first. So it's, I guess, he can be happy knowing that that reset did not cost him. Other than, I guess, the the tilt factor.
Yeah. And that you can't account for that, but on the whole, like, very well done from Kryle. Except for just ever so slightly.
Just gotta land, finish in the right spot, I guess, and
I still don't know what Riley's doing.
this is such a peculiar way around it, but it does work. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Just go row by row. You clear out 2 rows and you clear out 2 rows again. Or do this, clear out all the bombs, and then go. Wait, if you loop from the top, you end up in the wrong corner if you do that, though. Oh.
You do that.
Too far.
And that will be done from Kryle. 56-55.
Nice, nice. So if you're doing what Riley's doing here, you need to not do this. Unless you go down and around? Yeah, that works. Okay, okay.
That.
I was gonna say, otherwise you just clear out the top 3 rows, and then start on the 4th and zigzag. Riley.
This should work, though.
Riley loves these double steps. Oh!
Won't work. Ugh. Now he's overusing them.
Right! Using them in places where it ends up being detrimental is, Oh, that... Yeah, that...
Ugh.
Alright, they still have 30 minutes left. There is a good chance they can both find a finish to this. I think Rahili is taking the time here, like, because she's been stuck on 22 for a little while. And I think she's, spending a while to just kind of look at it, analyze the stage, and figure out a route before moving. And you can do that on this one. It's got a pretty lenient time limit. "22" definitely felt like... I don't know if it's just like different skill sets or something. It's definitely the one I know I would have struggled with the most.
Yeah, this is the... Because it's not just a counting stage. It's a,
Right.
It's a looping stage.
Like, most of them are, yeah, you set up a block and you do a kind of linear path around everything and it's fine. But this one, you cannot do that. She
Riley,
can't
what
get
on-
back down there.
What on earth? Riley's just overthinking this at this point.
I think that's a big thing for a lot of people when it comes to puzzle games, though. Like, they present you with something that looks more complex than it is. Well, and, like, you just end up tripping yourself up on nothingness.
Yeah. And this is something we talked about a lot with having a lot of these come up, is that the stress factor of it being a race makes these, like, some of these puzzles so much harder.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure. 100%. Nope. With the added factor of, it seems really, really easy to just misstep here and walk off the edge. And the extra tilt from that, where you're like, I had the solution, and then I threw it, and now I can't get back there. Like
Riley was so close earlier.
Right.
And just...
Riley's got through this section and now is sitting here running into bombs repeatedly to no avail. Definitely overcomplicated it again. I get it, but also... He's trying to get the bombs in a particular way to loop around, but also he's trying to rush, so he's like misstepping every so often, and it's costing him quite a lot there. Oh, we got
through it that time.
Crunchy audio again. He's got left so many tiles in here, though. I think this should still work, right?
Yeah, you should be able to get this.
Up and then down. Alright.
All right.
Rahalia hasn't got that middle section. Honestly, I respect that, but... Honestly, like, Rahalia might have... Oh, can't get that extra one now, right?
You can get that.
No, but now you can't.
But now you can't get that path.
Yeah. I think breaking this middle section doesn't work. You have to do this as part of one of the paths.
Yeah, it's got to be part of your loop. Well, nope, that won't work.
Yeah, because you can't go...
Because now you're trapped in the
can't
center.
go left there, yeah. Now this looks good. This looks like what Rahalia wants. Yeah, Krau, for what it's worth, we were saying is it's pretty nice that the reset didn't end up mattering outside of, like, tilt factor. Oh, Rahalia's left. No. She can't go down into the middle now.
Yeah.
That's a dead end, isn't it?
Yeah, can't do anything there.
Ugh. No, Riley had a really good time with this stage. That one tripped people up for a while, but Riley got there pretty quickly.
And looks like he sees this one, so should be finished soon from Riley.
Nope.
Not,
straight down the pit.
Yeah, I mentioned that, Kari. I don't know why the graphics changed in the last, like, 5 levels. It was kind of confusing.
I maybe it's like, I don't know, maybe it changes more as you go. It's like every 25 or something, and we just didn't see anymore because of... Oh, Riley's double stepping again.
The Riley shuffle. I think he realized he needs to just follow the path.
I think this will work. He's just made it very difficult for himself to navigate.
Yeah. Oh. Well.
Okay, he's not going to shuffle again. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
He's going to shuffle. He's overthinking this.
Yeah, that's not gonna
Now
work.
that, yeah.
You can't clear the blocks around the teleporter. I guess in theory you could. You could clear out the ones near the bottom teleporter as your final section. But that definitely seems harder than just...
You can finish on the teleporter, it's just...
Right, it's just that seems way more complicated than just going through the teleporter and clearing blocks.
He's just, like, not picking up on the subtle thing. The game is telling you, just follow this path. And he's not picking up on it.
The game is... Well, it's the overthinking things again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, here's this path, and it's like, no, there's got to be a trick to it. How do I clear the blocks? Okay. Goes this extra long and complicated way around. This also doesn't work for Rahalia, does it? Can't get both the middle tiles and the right path.
Right. You can't clear it all. Riley, what are you doing?
Well, that definitely doesn't work. Yeah. Riley is definitely overthinking this one.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he hasn't just gone, okay, what happens if I follow the path? And tried that once, just to see how it plays out. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and you can go back to doing this. But if it does work, like, you're done. Riley. That was... I understand what he's thinking with this one as well, because I did the same thing when we first saw this stage. I was like, oh, how do you clear the blue blocks as well as the bombs? Without thinking that, yeah, you just do one and then the other. Oh, sure enough, oh, no, never mind. Okay, I was going to say, he is finally just clearing a path and then moving on, but no, he's not. He's not. Down. Oh no, Rahalia! Oh no!
Yeah, just keep straining that one. Alright, well that's a solution for Riley, so that's a GG.
Yeah, that's okay.
And that's a forfeit from Rahalia, so...
Yeah. Rahalia had that one of she moved down onto the arrow, but getting back to that point is a nightmare. Ah, he's... Alright, I guess I can... the next race room then. And... let's... grab... oh god. I was not ready for it to just end on the spot. So now we have a little bit of prep time. For Nova the Squirrel. I don't mind saying it because you all are about to see.
If you have played Nova the Squirrel, please let us know.
Yeah. Let us know if you've played Nova the Squirrel, but also... people have played Nova the Squirrel. I will be a little surprised.
I would be surprised. Where's Wiz and Liz? Hey, give us a write up and a way to get it, Chim.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
We can add it to
you
the
can
list.
submit games. I submitted a game, and I'm tempted to just rig things so that it comes up at some point.
Yeah, yeah, we're pulling from an existing list, but we will happily take suggestions.
I just posted all of the links for everyone to get hold of all the games and the race room and everything, and the description comes up from this game like itch.io link to get hold of the game. A platformer game with ability copying and puzzles. Well,
Puzzles, puzzles, puzzles.
have Nova the Squirrel, and their objective was to what? Beat world. So, yes, everyone is going to be getting set up briefly. So what does the paste bin say for Nova the Squirrel? Let's take a look. So firstly, the thing is, this looks like Pokemon said earlier, this is a fake NES game, it looks like. It's a NES game on, like, itch.io. Um, Game info. Before starting, check out View Controls in the main menu. Go to Game Options and set Acceleration and Speed to Fast.
Oh my, this looks
This is interesting already.
copyright 2018. Something tells me this is not a an
Not
actual
an
NES game.
original NES. um, the floating stars are checkpoints. The in-game signs explain some mechanics. It's advisable to read them. There is a shop in between levels. Do not use this. Perfect. When you get to World 2, it defaults your cursor to show intro, which will make you watch a cutscene and play a minigame. Try and avoid this, but if you accidentally do it, just kill all the dudes in the minigame.
Kill all the dudes and collect their souls.
Oh, apparently we have a volume warning from Kryl, but we don't have Kryl's audio. Weird.
Dare we?
It is not coming through on the stream. I just noticed that Kyrie put mystery dungeons on the overlay. We should kill mystery dungeon, explorers of time. Default. The default ability. Okay. Yeah, this looks a little trippy already. If nothing else, the font is fucking me up a bit.
Yeah, the font and the character art on the opening is
Also, again, linking the like itch.io page earlier, it is Nova the Squirrel, I assume, riding a burger.
Let me. I do not see it riding a burger. However, I am excited to see what we will see.
Apparently, in the world select there should be audio, and we've got nothing.
Anybody or just from Cryo?
Just from Kral. Everyone else's is fine. Oh, maybe it's just. Oh, nobody else is on. Rahalia's on one. Rahalia has audio. I have Rahalia with audio, but oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, Riley zoomed in.
Oh.
City. The. Music is definitely not going to get repetitive at all. What could go wrong? So we have the results from the previous one. We actually have discussed the point system, so we have like a vague point structure at this point. So Kari taking the early advantage. And apparently pretty good at puzzle games, and apparently this is a puzzle platformer, so we'll see how it plays out this time round, but they haven't been told any controls this time, which I think is interesting. A lot of the pastebin notes will give a rundown of the controls. This one hasn't. This one hasn't at all. It's just do World 1, then World 2, ignore the shot, kill things. The end.
Yeah, seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah, very minimal notes, which could be a good thing and could be a bad thing.
It does just tell you, look at the controls, but
True. Yeah, check out view controls, then do this. But also, it's telling you to read in-game signs that tell you mechanics, which I almost guarantee at least one person will start skipping them and just be like, I can figure it out on my own, it's fine.
yeah.
Delete save is one of your options. Okay, well. I don't even know what to expect from this game. If we get another game after this, that could be dicey. And I guess one thing I should actually, now that I think about it, is send over some information. So there is another mystery race happening at the same time. Not getting a restream because A, it clashed with this one, and B, we didn't know how long it would be going for. But might try and cut to that if there's time at some point after these guys are done. I guess I should at least send over some details for that in case they move on to the second game afterwards. But they've only just started. I am a little disappointed that the other one isn't getting a restream because they're playing an anime game. Go Sweeper Mikami. Huh? Riley of making sure some controls work, I guess. I think the way BizHawk handles controls, though, it handles it differently with different consoles.
Yeah, so you have to set your controls for. Well, it should have defaults, but sometimes they can be weird for different consoles.
I realized it was kind of quiet, so I figured I'd turn it up so we can really enjoy the full extent of the music. Honestly, making a loop that isn't absolutely horrendous to hear the you know, 100th time is difficult. But the fact that it's the same, like, 8-second loop. I think there's been some controller issues. Some people have, like, readied and then unreadied and then readied again, and there's a lot of, kind of figuring stuff out at the moment, but...
Bear with us.
we should be close. There's a bear with us. That's a squirrel. Why does it have a tongue? Why is it like tongue sticking out like that?
Those are teeth.
Are they?
Yeah, they're supposed to be like
Buck
like
tooth kind of.
the buck teeth. Yeah.
Why are they so small then? Why are they like sticking that? Oh, whatever.
As it makes
Whatever.
the squirrel cuter.
Does it? No.
Or something. In theory. Alright. Counting down.
Oh. Wow, read the pace bin. Okay, so you shoot stars, you grab money. Except the shops are bad, so the money is pretty useless too. Oh, Riley, watch the intro. The scheme team. Christ, what is that face?
This is moving so fast.
Yeah, so oh, there are Goombas, but not Goombas. Yeah, you jump really far when you jump, huh? The acceleration is pretty absurd.
Yeah, it looks very Kirby-esque. More than anything.
Kinda, it's like big Mario vibes, I think, but that is what I just heard, right?
Yeah. The good old CDI Zelda sound effect.
Is that a health meter in the top left?
Think so.
The green bars, I think, are health. Oh, Jesus, that enemy moves quickly.
I think that is indeed health.
Kari just vanished for a second there, and it just didn't matter. Oh, okay, it does matter. You can take damage while you're invisible from having taken damage. I guess maybe you're not invisible. It might be a restream thing. It might be that on their end, they're flashing really quickly. You've got to be kidding me.
Whoever made this game did not take themselves very seriously.
You know, I get the same idea. Oh, if you collect enough money, you get an extra life as well. Or an extra health bar point fill. Level 1, 2. Whoa. Which I think Riley is also on here. I think this is stage 1, 2. Hard to tell because they look pretty similar.
Yeah.
And
Looks like
following what's happening is...
Riley, Kryle, and Kari are all on 1-2 at the moment. Although, again, kind of hard to tell.
Oh, the health didn't come from money. It came from a different pickup. It is a health refill. The heart just was surrounded by money in the one that I saw being picked up. Damn, Riley's just shooting down everything. Flying through. Oh, getting drinks thrown in there. Like, half the enemies look like they're from Undertale, and the other half look like they're bad Pokemon ROM hack custom Pokemon.
Or like bad knockoff Mario enemies.
Yeah, I guess one of those is literally just a Goomba, but bigger with a silly face. I love seeing the different strats that people are going for here as well. Like, Kryle is just running at things, and if it goes wrong, whatever. Riley is taking it very slowly, very cautiously. Riley is kind of just running at everything and shooting everything. Okay, to be fair though, there is literally like, the running enemy is literally the monster kid from Undertale.
It's funny every time.
Die.
That's a hamburger. There's the hamburger of
Oh.
lore.
Oh.
It's fired by a like a bullet bill cannon, I guess.
Harry just picked up a piece of the Triforce, and I'm not sure what that does. Oh.
You cannot jump on the enemies.
You can if you've shot them first, but that's it.
Right.
Also, Kari just, like, went over the top of the stage and... Oh. I'm big.
Triforce.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Not sure what it does, but... I think I just realised something. One of the options that they were able to change was acceleration speed. And I get the impression that Kari hasn't changed it. Kari's acceleration looks slower.
Yeah. Why is there a ginger man in the sky?
Right? Oh, what on earth have we subjected them to?
What is this game? Alright, Riley on to 1-5.
God, Riley is cruising! The fact that this is more... I guess the more platformer than puzzle helps Riley here.
Yeah.
I think that's the kind of game he's going to excel at. The burger cannons have a countdown. I cannot believe I just said the phrase burger cannons, but
the burger
here
cannons
we are.
Have a countdown. Amen.
Like these fire things are Undertale enemies. Sorry, carry on.
A burger cannon is definitely a thing from SpongeBob. Anyway, I think that like the flip side of, you know, where, you know, with a puzzle game where the stress factor comes in and not being able to think, the flip side of that for a platformer game like this is recklessness.
Oh, for sure.
Where you start to, you know, you go like Riley and just blaze through. Now Riley is, as they say, a gamer.
I think
So
there's a fine line on it though. It's like you want to be fast, like that's the point. And I think it's good to be kind of reckless with platformers more than it is for something like a puzzle game. Like, I think one of the bad habits in puzzle games is that people will rush and be like, oh, I have to just try something and see if it works, and won't stop to think up the solution. Whereas in a platformer, that's good sometimes. But then it hits a point where you just keep doing the same thing, and when you do die, you need to you need to stop and like step back from it and be like, okay, what do I actually need to do here? Whereas I think with puzzles, you want to do it the other way around. You want to kind of stop and sit back, and then just try it. Like, get to a point where you're like, I'm not coming to a solution, I need to just do stuff. I cannot believe this. What is that? What is on my screen? What is...
that's what I was saying. It's a lumberjackatoo, as Xump pointed out.
My first thought was leprechaun.
Yeah, it's like a happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
Sorry, yeah, I missed that one earlier, and that is a trip.
Riley's going so fast. I almost completely missed that he was on stage 6. Now he's on stage 7.
Oh, he's just started 7. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I've missed, like, 4 of the stages here. I'm just, like, I look up and I can't tell which stage is which. I'm just... stuff is happening and people are running.
Yeah, this is an absolute whirlwind of a game.
We are 10 minutes in and...
Riley's almost halfway done.
Yeah? Yeah? I mean, we assume.
One would imagine. Here are the burger cannons. Better watch out.
Oh. You can stomp the Goombas, but you can't stomp everything? Whatever. 1-8. Nova's first encounter with the evil Scheme Team.
The Scheme Team.
Shoot them, then touch them to kill them.
Oh, they just lemming themselves off the cliff? Okay.
Even better. Who needs to kill them when you can just let them kill themselves, I guess? Unless you have to kill a certain number, but...
But that doesn't seem very difficult.
Okay, yeah, they just drop back down if they fall. So Riley just has this one to take care of now. Alright, Triforce piece.
And there's this Triforce, and there's World 1 done.
Alright, well 2 is our underground stage, because of course it is.
Riley successfully skipping the intro.
Ah yeah, the invaluable intro skip. You gotta press a button.
There may be a sewer level in the later stages, Xump, but try throwing a fireball at this ice. Great advice.
That's ice?
I think that's ice, yeah.
Okay, how do you pick up the abilities though? You just run into them?
I don't know. I don't know how he did that. It must be a... Yeah, I guess just shoot him.
It's also literally just a Mario Fireball, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a...
But now you can't use it.
What is that? What the... What just happened?
On Riley's end?
Yeah, just like an arrow just went through...
Yeah, there was like a weird tile earlier that like, you hit an arrow and it moves in the direction to break a block. You'll see it here, Riley's about to hit this arrow and it'll go up and break the block below the key.
Interesting mechanic.
Yeah.
This game has got some ideas. I don't know if I like this game. I don't hate it. It's...
I think I'm with you on that. It doesn't look good. but it looks playable. Oh, Riley just took out entire platforms that he might need. Yeah, that's definitely risky. Yeah. And all the keys... Wait. Okay, it starts you at the later section at least, so... Alright. Kept the blocks intact this time. Can you not kill things?
Yeah, it doesn't look like you can just permanently kill those. Oops.
Honestly, the fact that, like, I feel like I'm managing to follow what's happening now on Riley's screen is kind of trippy. Like, I'm not used to... It's got to the point where I'm no longer surprised at how impossible the game is to follow. I'm surprised that the game is now possible to follow.
Kari in her fight with the Scheme Team.
Scheme Team?
Which will never not be funny.
Bad guys, TM. Alright, Riley's through the keys. Exit, 2-2. God, every time Riley hits like a sprint button, I start laughing because the acceleration is absurd. I think Riley just failed the stage.
Yeah, I think he needs to reset that.
Oh.
Oh, uh-oh.
I didn't see where the block he needs is, but... Unless he could just shoot the left one down? Oh, right, okay, it's one of the crush ones. That makes sense.
Oh my.
Wow!
Alright,
oh, that one's gone. Team. I think Riley's just failed this section.
Nope,
okay,
got it.
No, that's fine. One of the blocks, one of the arrows just took off. Just fucking left.
Careful, Cryo.
Alright, Triforce piece for Cryo.
Oh, it explained how to get the fireball on the sign.
Did it? I know it said to get the fireball, but I didn't see if it explained how. But it might have done that earlier. I might have missed it when Riley was just, like, apparently becoming a Nova the Squirrel speedrunner. We're 15 minutes in!
Yeah, Riley's... I think he's still on 2-2? Maybe on 2-3?
2-2, I think.
This world seems a lot more puzzle-oriented, a lot slower.
Yeah, sure.
So maybe here the strat of you know, just running and gunning is not it's not gonna work as easily.
I think he's just not seeing the block there. I think there is a block that he can land on in the bottom right. Oh, right, you have to push the block down. Oh, okay. So now we have our toggle switches.
I'm not surprised this is on speedrun.com.
Oh,
you gotta be quick. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, well. Riley is 3. 2-3. There was an intro there again, but managed to skip it. Press down and beat it with the burger ability to ride on a burger!
You can ride on a burger!
Burgers!
What is this game?
Oh. Can't ride the burger from there. Oh my god.
Right? Like,
Alright.
like Riley, put Riley to shame. This is child's play.
Wait. Those are burger enemies that are dropping fries.
Oh my god.
XL pizza!
XL pizza? What?
Christ. Why do I feel like I'm watching, like, Captain Novolin or something? But, like, in reverse. This is like, actually, junk food is really good.
Don't worry about monitoring your diabetes.
What's that noise? There's a different death sound effect for World 2. I did not read the sign. Oh, but he doesn't have to, because he can just yeet himself over the blocks. Oh god, Cryle.
Oh no, got himself in a bind there. Okay.
No, you need to outrun that arrow. Never mind, no you don't. Just run fast.
Be a gamer. Pizza!
Right, so Krell hasn't found the block pushing mechanic yet. So this bit might prove difficult. Bummer.
Alright. Riley has made her way into World 2.
Okay, Crowd just kicked the block. He's learned. He's realized.
Right. The lore.
Who needs to read signs? I like that it doesn't give you a sign for the toggle block. It just, like, forces you to do it.
Yeah, just figure it out.
Triforce piece. Yeah, Riley didn't grab the oh.
Whoa. What does it do?
What is... I looked away from Riley's screen and I no longer know what's happening. Is he the block? Is he using a block power-up to create platforms?
Yeah, he made the block.
But now it's...
Yeah, he has there's a block power.
Okay, I thought he couldn't make that jump and then he just did. Block.
I think Riley figured out where he put the block there.
The sound effects are the thing that's getting me the most here.
Bummer.
The fucking CDI Zelda, like... What is this enemy?
I swear Riley is just like clipping through the game. Like
I'm telling you, Riley is fighting giant blackberries. This is Captain Novolin.
Riley locked in heated combat with the California raisins. Uh-oh. Where do you put the spring?
What the? Yeah. I don't think the spring even helped there, right? You just... Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you just don't...
didn't need it.
Oh,
Riley using the burger to move faster.
Kyle using the burger to fight crime?
Did I miss something on Crow's screen here? Was there a block power-up that he didn't use, or... Oh no, he just has to push a block the entire way.
Yeah. Bummer.
This goddamn game.
This is a game promoting heart disease.
I mean, to be fair, the burgers are also fighting you, but like...
Yeah, it's like...
Burgers are good in moderation, I guess?
I gotta admit, I'm having a really hard time following pretty much anyone's stream at a given moment.
Yeah, I can focus one entirely, and if I do that, I'm fine. And any more than that, I am, like, completely out of my depth.
Oh, Riley just has bombs now.
Alright, yeah. Cool.
You can
But
stand
don't
on the
actually
bombs.
hurt you, either.
Interesting use of the bombs, I
Yeah,
guess.
bombs are a platform. Oh. I guess...
Oh no,
getting...
homing missiles.
Yeah?
That sounds pretty accurate, actually, Chimp. I feel like that's a great analog for... This game's a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's a little bit Kirby, a little bit Mario 2, a little bit...
A lot of the way the enemies work is reminding me of Sonic games.
Yeah. A little bit CDI Zelda.
Apparently, yeah.
The bombs just don't blow stuff up, though.
Trial is being too linear with these blocks. Making this jump way harder for himself than it needs to be.
He's not doing too bad with it, right? Like, that's, like, a valid idea.
It works,
He's
it's just...
overshooting.
It makes it way... Like, putting the fourth one there, I think, is kind of... feels unnecessary, and it makes you have to do a very precise jump onto this
Right,
block.
like, you could give yourself a platform of 2 there.
Right. And all you have to do is kind of jump around a block, which apparently isn't the worst thing to do in this game. Wait, I just noticed that Riley's, like, collecting computer chips now. We've moved on to Chips Challenge.
Oops.
Beware the angry sun mask.
Oh, now we're Mario 3, too. No, that's... Yeah, that's very Mario 3. The terrifying bird mouth, yeah. Riley's
Not.
seemingly trying to take advantage of the fact that the spikes don't kill you outright.
Yeah.
I think he's overcommitting to that, though.
I assume you're meant to try and get up to that spring, but I don't know how. But where the angry sun mask is making me wonder if you're actually meant to use that for fire, but like, I don't know how. Especially not when you can just one-shot it by throwing a drink at it.
Maybe you're supposed to get the burger power up and ride the burger. This
You
looks
get
like
the
shit.
burger from that?
Yeah. I feel like you could probably get the burger from the burger cannon.
It doesn't look like it. Like, they're not falling or anything. They're just... Riley tried jumping on them earlier and just wasn't getting it.
I mean, you get the power from the burger cannon.
It says that you have 99 blocks and 99 springs, and I'm curious where. So if there's a block power-up somewhere here... Oh, right! You have an inventory! Oh. You have a goddamn inventory!
They do it... See, this is why you read the paste bin.
Oh my god. Are you struggling to actually place them? Oh, you managed to place one in the wrong place. Oh, block. Alright, we got it. Already's found his staircase up. Water. Damn. Actually healthy now.
Helped you quench that angry sun mask. So, World 1 took Riley 10 minutes. I think we're now halfway through World 2, and twice that time.
It's definitely looking a little more difficult. And actually, Kryl is catching up pretty quickly. Riley was here like, what, 4 or 5 minutes ago? Although maybe it's just gone, like, it feels quicker than it is. No, here's the Angry Sun Mask. This is it.
Kryl has caught up.
Kryl didn't collect chips.
Well, didn't you get the fire power up from the Angry Sun Mask?
Oh, cool. So you can just, like, melt some ice here. Right, those are ice blocks to the side, aren't they?
I'm pretty sure they are, yeah. I'm
and
not
the chips stay
do that, however.
Done. Riley didn't get all the chips. There's one down here. There's a whole other section that Riley's just discovered.
Oh.
Yeah, you need every chip so that you can go through a socket at the end that is basically a doorway. But Riley tried to jump near it and ended up falling down a ladder path thing. And, yeah, ended up... in a whole new area.
Mistake.
Alright, Kryl place some springs, learning how the inventory works. Right, how do you hit 2-4 here? Looks like. Riley fighting off a sun mask so that he can carry a key. Oh. And he fell, so back to the start. Cool. Puzzle design. I'll just throwing blocks everywhere. It's like, alright, if you're gonna give me this many.
Might as well. I mean, make it easy for yourself.
What happens if you do run out, though? Because, like, in theory, you could, right?
I guess, yeah, in theory.
Oh,
This stage
Kyle
looks awful.
fell a little earlier. The Krause found this area a bit before Riley did.
A little
Not
short.
quite high enough to grab that. Oh. Oh. Yeah, this stage looks like suffering. Riley's just permanently bouncing now. I'm not sure what I missed on Riley's end, but very bouncy.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like that green section, like, pushes you out, so if you... Once you're in it, you can't go back the other way. Which means Riley has... Oh, you can clip down there.
Oh, you can place multiple blocks at once. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
From the inventory, specifically. Right. Which is actually why I was saying, like, in theory, you could run out, and then what happens? Like, do you just... like, soft lock?
There's got to be some special dialogue to, you know. Ari's caught up now, and Riley is getting close. It's really hard to know what a given level is.
Yeah, it's like, they're kind of close because we've seen this section recently, I guess. I do think the part that Kryle's on is, like, the worst part we've seen so far. Which Kari then has to do after this section. Having bombs here does not seem helpful either. Cryo managed to get the fire and Riley had the, like, the water bottle or whatever it is. Which both seem pretty good for it, but the bombs do not.
Seems like Kari wants to hold on to that bomb power-up, which is doing something, but she's not reading the sign.
She did read it, but I just hasn't found the inventory yet.
Gotta read that paste bin. I get the hot lore. Kryle just...
Kryle is not having this puzzle.
55 blocks.
Kryle refuses. Honestly, I get it. I can respect that.
Sure, why the hell not?
2-6.
A large puzzle tower.
Is, I guess, where Riley is now, getting blown away by this fan.
No!
Oh no, Kryle went into the shop! How do you get out? Rope, bombs, lamp oil?
You want
Did I actually see that there? They're like side by side. Oh, I see. So this one gives you more springs to get out. You've just got to bounce yourself out the ceiling. Alright, well, you only needed 2 apparently. Oh. Oh, this looks like now we're Mega Man. Like, I don't see a world where you can see the screens that Riley's doing now and not think it's a Mega Man game. Oh, Christ.
What? I mean, I don't even know what the rope does.
Also, Majakin, how was the Ghost Sweeper Mikami game? I saw you all were talking about it. I guess nobody else knew the anime because like everyone was saying it was like similar to an anime game. It is literally just an anime one. Oh, Drew, I did not pick up on it. Jesus. Yeah, like I figured people didn't know Ghost Sweeper Mikami, but yeah, that is an old school anime. That is like a big old school anime series. Riley taking a dive.
Is Riley on 2-7 now? I think. He's not
maybe?
in a large puzzle tower.
He
anymore,
might be at the
so...
top of the tower. I'm not sure, but I think he got out. I'll just fucking somersaulted. I don't know what happened there, but Prowler's in early to fix as well. Still has to bounce his way out of here. Wait. Did I just see what I
think you did?
Trial bought suction boots? I don't know what they do.
So confused.
Alright, so is Cryle.
I'm confused by the whole game. So is Cryle.
Cryle got the spring. Oh, I see. So he can place the spring there and then go back round and through the other way. Oh, so you could just... I think Riley just used the inventory springs to do it instead. Oh no, not there, not there. It has to be higher, surely. That one spring won't be enough to get to the top, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay, never mind. I am a liar. Oh, but Crowler's... never mind. Not made things difficult for himself. The fact that you disappear when you take damage, like, I assume that's just on our end and not theirs. But,
Crowd getting close. Kari's still trying to collect computer chips.
And Rahadi is using the inventory now to bounce up to a spring. So I guess also collecting computer chips, just... some up arrow blocks in your
earlier
inventory.
On in collecting computer chips.
16 up arrows and no more. Oh, Riley just used up the spring without realizing.
Yeah.
How do you get that? Hit the up arrow to... Oh, you placed 2 as well. I don't know if that would be costly, but... Oh, you can just drop through. Okay. Oh. Alright, we'll see if that ends up punishing Riley using up a couple of those extra ones. I assume just, like, 2 extra won't be an issue, but, it did say use them wisely, and it does seem like the kind of thing this game would. Burgers!
Burgers.
Alright, Prowl also with the up arrows.
Like,
Prowl bought a balloon and it saved him!
a balloon!
It saved him, and it saved him using the spring. Oh my god! What is the balloon? That's so good! Guys really, like, don't go to the shop, and Crow's just like, nah, balloon, thanks.
Balloon.
Oh, never mind.
Bummer. Never mind. All for naught. I feel like Cryle has the best read on this game, but the early lead that Riley got out to is probably going to be too much.
I think you're right, although Riley's using up a lot of up arrows here that aren't doing anything. I think you just need to put one in that gap on the right.
The balloon's back.
Ah, I see, I see. Riley used them early. Oh, the balloon seems so good. It's just the fucking... The tape. Oh. Cryle is trapped. Alright, Riley's figured it out. Working towards a solution on this one. Break those, and finally, this one. Jump through. And get a glider.
Glider.
Oh, more. Huh? I don't quite get this one.
Yeah, do you care about this?
I guess you
All
have
these, like-
to... Yeah, okay, Riley's... one more to... Oh, okay. Oh, Riley used up 2 up arrows instead of 1 there.
Bummer.
Yeah, like, the idea, I guess,
Cryle
is,
has
yeah...
caught up. Cryle is
That's-
at the same spot.
The balloon has been so good. I don't know what this whole don't go to the shop thing is, because the balloon has been incredible. Alright. 1 up arrow wasted for Cryle there. Riley's figured it out. Gets through. Cryle almost cheated with the balloon, but those arrows are there to stop you. And Riley hits an exit.
Riley's out.
2-8.
Scheme team.
Now they've got... What was it, that name?
A block guy.
Riley's just here shooting burgers at. Also, there's a bunch of water that... don't even know what. I think I would have rather had the burgers, personally.
And here we go. Riley
Oh.
is done.
That's it. Riley finishes in first. 48.03. So Kryle's still not figuring out just how to get through this one. Just needs to break that top right block first, and then send a couple of arrows into the top arrow. This is just going to waste all of the blocks, and now you can't break that.
Yep.
But I think he sees it now. And yeah, sure enough, Král using up more blocks than he needs to on it, but...
Yeah, why not go for the effect?
Yeah, it is like... You've got the blocks to use them. Why not?
This balloon is clutch. They have her right forehead block guy. Is that what that said?
Yeah, I thought I saw something like that earlier, but unsurprisingly, they did not stick around for very long on this.
Oh, and
Alright.
there's Kryl
Král
out.
just straight through. 3-1.
A 50 even. Okay.
Alrighty, so Král gets second place twice. And now it's the showdown between Harry and Rahalia here. That actually means that right now, Riley and Král end up tied. Král gets 3 points twice, where Riley got 2 and then 4. So
if position holds and Kari finishes before Rahalia, that would also put her at 6 points, which would
yeah,
make for a very tight match in Group C.
the 3-way tie after 2 races.
I don't see it as that this is not allowed. I think it's mostly just a time waster, but
Yeah, that was how I read it.
it was decidedly not a time waster.
I assume it's just because there's so many options that it's like not worth, I guess, but like especially if you don't know what they do, but
Because like a lot of those seem pretty useless.
I still don't know what bombs, rope, and lamp oil would do, but oh. Is that it for your group for today? And are we done on games there? I know there was some discussion of maybe doing more if people wanted, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens on that end. I mean, I didn't read it as you're
Yeah,
not
I
allowed
don't think
to. Yeah?
no. Do not change
dodging the springs feels terrible in some of these. Oh, there's the suction boots. And now you can go back. It really is just Chip's challenge. It really is. Oh, you got the suction boots. Now you can move backwards through the suction portals that carry you around. Like, that is straight up Chip's challenge mechanics. Not to mention collecting the computer chips earlier. Like, it feels like they just took a fucking hybrid amalgamation of, like, a bunch of different games and went, let's take this element from here and this element from here, and Rahalia checking the inventory here, looking for those springs, which, right idea, but they are over in the blocks to the left. I'm surprised to see. So Rahalia's doing the same thing. Oh no, wait. Seems unsure on that one. Well, Kral, if that's the case, at least I would redone at this point so that we actually have the finish times before they finish. Also, the audio ended up being way less annoying than I thought it would. It's just hit me that I ended up being okay in parts there, even though the
It's
Wildlight
very quiet
was.
now.
Yeah, it's very quiet now because there's nothing on the title screen here. Please do not go back to level select crowd. Don't do it. I swear, please. Right, Hylia making a run through the tower. Barry is at the arrow puzzle at the end. Hasn't looked at the right side of it yet, so doesn't know what she's aiming to do with this one. Doesn't seem where these arrows lead. Okay, question for the people who played this, by the way. When you take damage, can you see your sprite, or is that like do you turn invisible, or was that like a stream like frame thing? Because on our end, like everything disappears whenever you take damage, and that looks like it would be miserable to play.
You can see it. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Because it happened for everyone, and normally it's like a little inconsistent with that, but it happened like every time for everyone. Hylia struggling on the Mega Man section here. Take it slow and
They're just desk fans.
like I You cannot tell me that this is not a Mega Man stage.
Is Kari going backwards?
I think so. Maybe she thinks she missed something.
How is this game, Alex? It's a trip.
It was a game. The deaths. Oh my god, the death sounds. Yeah. Um, I'm not quite sure what I was expecting, but it sure as hell wasn't that.
Bummer. Die.
Oh, Rahelia's placing the spring without knowing where the spring needs to go yet. I don't think she read the sign, so I don't think she knows she's got up arrows yet.
The intro to the level said check your inventory.
Yeah, Riley, we like legitimately looked at someone else's screen, then looked over, and you were on like 1-6. Like the early, we were saying earlier actually, like Kral, I think had a better grasp of World 2 generally, but you had such an unbelievable lead after World 1 that it was just like insurmountable.
Yes,
Yeah, this is World 2, yeah.
both Rahalia and Kari are on the final stage. There's one boss fight left to go.
Yeah. Oh, and carries through, so basically done. The end section is not the worst to navigate.
Uh, Looks like the other match is starting soon. Do we want to switch over the restream?
We can switch that one, yeah. We do that now? I guess we'll see when one of these finishes. Um, we can hop over after that and see where we stand with everything. They might play more here though, so we can see that as well. Also, did everyone? I'm actually curious. Just as a side note, Pokemon, did everybody figure out the complex side of the other game? I know that one felt like it was a little rough to figure out going in, but um, basically they have to enable an infinite life cheat, and there's a guide to doing it through BizHawk, but they basically will need to do that. All right, Kai takes out forehead block guy or whatever he was called.
And finishes.
And looks like Riley is done with that then. I mean, it's up to you guys. We can carry on doing stuff here. It genuinely is no different on this end. The mystery game is a mystery game. Um, I'd actually have to roll another game for because we planned out 6 for the weekend and we have got through 6 this weekend.
I think it would be good to feature the other group, even if this group goes on. Just, make a
Yeah,
quick changeover.
cool. Yeah, can do that. Um, in that case, I will give for a second while I do some setup in the background. Rahalia was like at the very end of this one as well, though. Oh, this is changing on both at once. Thanks, OBS. What's the point in having a studio mode if you're actually editing? Alright, well, I guess. Oh, yeah, actually, in that case, then, I'm going to quickly change this back because I have a second one set up. For you. People have very different opinions on games when it comes to mystery tournaments. I think that's half the fun of it, honestly, is like seeing who clicks with what is really interesting to me. Because different people will have completely different experiences with them, and it's honestly just really fun seeing that happen. You know, one of the streams is already set up and good to. Do we know if we have clean or?
Let's ask.
The chip section definitely seemed like the hardest part on that one for sure, like
I think
100%.
think we can get clean audio for Mr. Mario.
Perfect. Where it is currently set up, I think. Alrighty, in that case, make sure the overlay is actually showing things properly first, and not weirdly cutting off the sides. Thanks. Um, it doesn't get all of them right. There was no like limit to it, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna switch this over and do some little bits of cropping as we go. But Batman for the Game Boy. I am excited to see how this one plays out.
This one looks fun.
So, as a side note, the first game finished. Download Majakin Mario Thunder. So, that's like they've played one game so far. We've got the order on that.
Oh my goodness, this is such a great recreation of this.
Yeah, just to get the timer in as well.
Oh my goodness. I'm so hyped. I'm ready for this.
Batman for the Game Boy with an infinite life cheat, I should note. Because apparently they need that. So this is Group B, Game 2. Batman, the animated series, episode 3. Alright.
Thunder not going.
Thunder not going. Controls issue, maybe? Oh no. Are you all going again? We can sort out a room in a game if you want to keep going. I wasn't
Yep,
sure if
I can
people
get you
were.
set up quickly.
Alright. Let me roll a game. SFQ, do you want to roll a random game for them?
Sure. What number should I roll through?
Well, I literally just did 2 to whatever it is. 2, 2, 3, and picked that row on the sheet. Okay, yeah, download has the like classic Game Boy look here, whereas everyone else is like grayscale.
Alright, we have a game.
Oh. Alright, there's one game where if it's that, I'm switching a restream back. Oh, you have a rope. I guess that makes sense. You just punched a clown that exploded? Alright, well, there's a death. Expect to see a lot of those. Oh, download just said no to continuing. But they have an infinite life cheat because it's, like, essential, apparently. So we'll see how this actually plays out, but, you can wall jump? Jack is just hopping around everywhere here. But hasn't figured out the rope yet? Oh, yes. Never mind. He has. So, Majaka and Mario are, like, both cruising through pretty well. I don't know what's happened with Thunder. She's not said anything, so... Okay, that's not the game that I need to switch over for.
Oh. Here we go. Thunder, some movement on Thunder's side.
She's reset a couple times. I'm assuming it's a controller issue, but... Like, Mario took a death there, so... He's currently just... Looks like Majarkin's got the lead because of the couple of deaths the others have taken. Although not much of a lead, this looks very close. Oh, this area is a nightmare. How do you navigate anything here? Oh, that path off. Yeah, Majarkin's out of the that maze. Oh, Mario in the same screen as well. So we are. Who said they thought this would be a Castlevania clone? Because here we are.
Looks very close to one, yeah.
Yeah, no, Kyle called it, and that bit there, like, definitely very reminiscent of Castlevania. Oh, Mario just grabbed, I think, without realizing there was even a platform there to grab, and just got it. I haven't quite seen that. Out of the rope pretty bad, and I just. Oh, and downloading the same room, I think, although a little earlier, maybe? Kind of hard to tell with the green because it looks really different, the result. Alright, Mario's through that screen. So, on to what looked like a boss fight from that. Yep.
Yep, that's the Joker, alright.
Ah, yeah, this is how I remember the Joker, throwing teddy bears at you.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha. Can't punch him. He's too fast. I assume you gotta try and get to where he's gonna appear before he does, because it seems like he always goes top then bottom. Or at least, maybe it just always goes opposite to the... Yeah, opposite to where you are. God, this fight seems bad.
Oof. Joker has also gotten to the Joker fight. Is download struggling to advance here? I'm not sure what's happening.
I think so? Yeah, just like narrow wall jumps. This one is early enough that it's hard to tell. This boss fight looks miserable. I have no idea when you're doing damage. There's like no cue for like having hit. I think the previous games were fine. I didn't see a problem with those. That is a global Twitch emote. Also, yeah, no, the mechanics just look terrible. I think the mechanics are just bad. I think that's as simple as that. Oh no, did Majarkin just say no to continuing?
Uh-oh.
That could be bad.
Ooh, yeah, that could be very bad.
Yep, that's
that's
back
bad.
to the start. Oh, God. I mean, Thunder also apparently has still not had...
Yeah.
I wonder if Thunder's is like running and just not capturing on... Nope, never mind. Thunder just dropped because it's not working apparently. Something that can't be fixed with playing on keyboard? Right, well, Majakin reset the stage by accident. Download still can't navigate this block. Which does look bad. And Mario has taken another death, so is back at the start of this fight. You know, like, who was optimistic about the Batman game earlier? Who was like, damn, Batman, that's good. They were wrong.
It looks like it's just like a hard fight, but it also looks like it's not RNG based, where the Joker is. It just...
Oh, that's the first time I've actually seen it, like, show up as taking damage, though. The problem is, like, he just disappears. He just vanishes. Like, yeah, like, every time you go near him, he just vanishes away. And there's the actual damage. I guess you gotta wait for him to, like, summon bears. Or just get him immediately. That works, too. Alright, Mario's, like, 4 hits here. Wasn't ready for the bear summon. That's it. Mario wins that fight.
Hey.
I assume that is, I think, the Joker. And Download just cruised that fight. Wow.
Download gaming.
Download did win the first match.
By a significant margin, I should point out.
Yeah.
He got like a 25-minute finish time.
Download is one of, like, what, 2 people in the tournament who'd done mystery races before this tournament as well.
Yeah.
There is potentially that slight edge of just, like, knowing exactly how to approach a game that you know nothing about, like, what to experiment with and that kind of thing. Alright, Mario leaning through this area pretty quickly.
Scarecrow?
Yeah?
Lore.
Oh no. You have all the same abilities? It looks like no?
Yeah, may not have the grapple ability, but the wall climb, that ceiling climb is different.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting.
And a much higher jump range as well.
Actually, this game looks decent. It just seems like that one boss fight is a little bit BS.
Yeah, I think it's just, like, unbelievably precise in a lot of ways. I mean, admittedly, this is with an infinite life cheat on, and I think that is what makes it playable.
Right. Also looks like Robin has a lot less health.
Yes. 5 instead of like 8, I think it was. Yeah, Freya's just looking out the window there. Doesn't even have to look at the screen to play Batman, that's how good she is. But... But that wall jump is bad, isn't it? I'm just seeing Majarkin doing this now, and this is, like, very precise. No? Oh, killed by steam. God damn. Has Majarkin got a strat here? No. Okay. I was like, is this waiting for the point? And then it just didn't happen. Nothing came out. I was like, alright. Alright, gets a clean hit there. And is this is downloading the boss fight, right?
Yep, that looks like a fight with Scarecrow.
So this stage is actually way shorter. This is a really quick stage, looks like.
Darkin does seem to have the strat on the Joker, however.
Down to 2 health is a scary place to be. Alright, we got Batman again. I assume this is episode 3. Oh. Oh, and you just got frozen. I wonder who the boss could be in this one. So ice mechanics are especially bad right now as well, just because it's not just a thing of, you know, normally it's like, okay, the enemies are shooting you with ice, you get frozen on the spot, they come in, they hit you a bunch. But also, it's real fucking slow.
Yep, and it also seems to be slowly losing health while you're frozen, so...
Damn, I can't believe Mario just got shot in the face.
It's Robin. He's fine. He can take at least 5 of those.
No, you can take 4. The 5th one is lethal. I just love the idea that you can get shot at point blank range 4 times, and then the last one, like, something just, like, kicks you in the foot. I've always loved that in, like, fighting games as well. Like, you get stabbed through the chest with a sword, and then someone, like, kicks you in the ankles, and you just fall over unconscious. Damn, Scarecrow music a bop.
He seems to be much easier to hit than the Joker.
Yeah, no, definitely true. Just also 5 health sucks. Oh, is this a... That was nearly a loop there for Mario, but didn't quite work out. I thought Mario had like a loop here where
Yeah, it
he would
seems
like,
like
back up,
designed it.
flamethrower. Oh.
It seems like it's set up to avoid that loop.
So the point system is essentially 4, 3, 2, 1 from first to last. But if people are tied, we just average the points that they get. So if, like, 2 people do not finish this race, they will both get 1.5. I cannot tell what is happening on download screen right now. I'm assuming Mr. Freeze is up there somewhere, but the navigation looks...
Somebody throwing snowballs.
It's not even a person,
Oh no,
it's a cannon.
A cannon.
Jeez.
A burger
It's a
cannon.
terrible platforming section, I see. Mario having a ton of trouble with Scarecrow here. Also, I should probably do an announcement about that points thing at some point.
Yeah, Mario's struggling here with this fight, and Majarkin almost caught up. I think maybe like 1 or 2 screens away from that Scarecrow fight.
Yeah, I didn't see most of the screen before it. I just saw the like drop down section, like a long section of multiple drop. Grab the life. Oh. Oh. I guess this is why infinite lives.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Oh my. Yeah, this looks unforgiving. Majarkin is on Scarecrow, by the way. Did in fact catch up very quickly there. Might die to a flamethrower here, he's not careful, but yeah, dodging heads pretty well. What are the, like, bouncing pumpkins? Are they meant to be pumpkins?
Jack-o'-lanterns, yeah.
Oh.
Oof. Alright, Mario seems to have the strat down. Being a little more patient.
Probably should say that. I look up and see him get hit like 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, but he does get the kill.
Teabagging.
Oh, meanwhile, downloads into a boss fight. This is just projectile hell. This is just Danmaku. We Toho now. Mario taking this very carefully to try and get through here. And then instantly gets frozen the second land.
This fight looks incredibly difficult.
Yeah, it's just projectiles everywhere. Alright, Mario's got a good grasp of these kind of ice turrets at least.
Mhm.
So it's on the way to catching up, but Download's going to have a big lead in terms of the mechanics of the boss fight. And actually, Download's just done that one, so I think that is... Oh no, now we're on episode 3. That was only 2. I guess those were 1 episode?
Yeah, the dot done is specifically beating Poison Ivy, so
Right, okay.
Still work to do. I think we've got Catwoman here, and then Poison Ivy after, I'd imagine.
I was expecting it to be 1 boss per episode, but only the first episode seemed like it was the 1 boss one, and it's been 2 since. Including, I assume, this one. Okay, the cat is not an enemy. Cool. Download did the same thing I would have done there. Like, this cat starts approaching, you know it's Catwoman, and it just starts, like, punching the cat. Alright, well, Download into the fight. Apparently not Alex, no. After finishing that, it came up with a thing to say episode 3 start. I think Scarecrow and Freeze are both episode 2. And then apparently Catwoman and Poison Ivy are both episode 3. What are you... What was falling there? What was he punching? No, Mario in this same cannon room that Download struggled with as well.
I'm not sure what this building is that Download is in. Is it like on fire? Is it?
Yeah, it was like some kind of mansion or castle. It looked like, but I don't know why there's fire everywhere. Also, yeah, I think that is a cat bell on the wall, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I guess Town did run away, but didn't wasn't gone. I guess maybe it's her place, but you just meant to run through the fire there. Is that how you get that?
I guess so.
Oh, and now we're back into another fight. Yep. I guess she's more of a... Oh yeah, she's definitely more of a mini-boss then. You went down so quickly there. How are you meant to see where the doors there are? And the fire. How are you meant to tell there's fire there? Okay, I guess you can once you get close to it, but once you get close to it, problem.
And Mr. Mario seems close to the Mr. Freeze fight.
Yeah.
Now Majarkin is in the terrible snow cannon.
The cannon room. Yeah. Oh, you can flip up onto those blocks? That makes this significantly easier. Still not easy, but easier.
Right.
Everyone else just wall jumped up to the left and then had to navigate the whole way across. That's at least something. Alright, Catwoman 3. Her kick has some range. Do you get a kick button?
Nah, I mean, there's only 2 buttons.
Oh, you can change to Batarang with select, though. Lore, you are Batman. That's it. That's the whole lore section in the guide.
Lore of Batman the animated series.
Oh, but the Batarangs are a collectible pickup, so you only have those if you pick them up, and if you die, you lose them.
Right, Mr. Mario confronting Mr. Freeze.
And yeah.
Getting frozen.
I see, so when his bullets hit the ground, they create, like, shards of ice that travel. The shards of ice don't freeze you, but the bullet does.
First try, Mr. Mario getting Mr. Freeze down.
Nice! Nice. Also, yeah, the pastebin does say, dying puts you at the beginning of the screen you're on, or the screen you're on, or the beginning of the boss fight, and you lose all Batarangs you collected. So.
Download has defeated Catwoman.
Oh. So presumably this is the path towards Poison Ivy. Oh yeah, you know, this looks like it might be the path towards Poison Ivy.
Seems likely.
That's an enemy! That was that.
There's spikes on the walls.
They're flowers. They weren't spikes. I mean, I guess it makes sense that flowers in the Poison Ivy place are enemies, but
Oh my, what is that?
Hmm?
Whatever that palm tree thing is.
It's a palm tree. Hi, it's just the normal tree. Oh, there were Batarangs there. We have ammo. Oh.
Oh. Alright.
Nice, nice. Like, hi. Yeah, I don't know why there are executors all over this stage, but I guess. Executor used egg bomb. Barrage, barrage.
Alright, we got Majarkin on Mr. Freeze now.
Mario is not enjoying these this burning mansion. Jarkin really trying to like thread the gaps here, like just really trying to navigate all of these bullets flying around and not quite managing it. The green filter does look a lot better on this stage. That actually is really good for this. Also, yeah, that is either Bellsprout or like the basic pea shooter from Plants vs Zombies.
Hey, I guess I have a preference for the black and white like filter in general, just because it's better for the aesthetic of the show.
That's fair, although the green works really well in the like swampy plant world.
Yeah, for sure.
I also think the black and white lets you actually see fire, so I probably prefer it for the section that Mario's in.
Mm-hmm.
I think Download's really got the hang of the like grapple mechanics here, in particular. Doing the like grapple, shift across grapple,
Yeah.
like the kind of, I guess, like almost swing, kind of like a fake web swing.
Right, just a little short movement just to give you that little extra.
Just like, yeah, inch across a bit and then inch across a bit, and just don't touch the ground during any of it.
Oof, Mr. Mario just getting roundhouse kicked in the face. Like downloads hit a bit of a dead end here.
There's probably something you can flip through. Yeah,
Oh, you
there's
can
the
drop
floor.
down. Okay.
It can be a little awkward to see exactly what you can like grapple through or drop through in these areas. Apparently the floor is like slightly lighter when you can do it.
Yeah,
But
you can kind of tell there. Ooh.
yeah, that's about it. And landed straight onto
Spikes.
spikes. So this is that Catwoman 3? Is that the last one?
That's
That's the last one.
Catwoman done.
So Mario is probably about, I guess, 5 or 6 screens behind Download at this point.
Something like that.
The problem for Mario there is there's probably only 5 or 6 screens left.
Oop.
Learning that those are enemies, cool. Yep.
The Darkin's still struggling with Mr. Freeze, unfortunately. On a bit of a struggle there.
I get the urge to play safe in a fight like this, but I just don't think you can. I think you just have to run in and go ham.
It's just playing aggressive is difficult because of the bullet hell that
Right.
you're dealing with.
But the problem is, like, playing safe, Majakin's just taken 4 damage and got 2 hits.
Yes, Alex, Ivy is the final goal. And there she is, of course.
What did she shoot at you? Shooting giant arrows? Like, I get the plants, but she just shoots an arrow at you.
Maybe it's supposed to be a thorn? I don't know.
Download trying to go aggressive there, but it doesn't work because this enemy is very precise on when you can hit it, it looks like.
Yeah, I think just punch when it's open, and when it kind of flickers, that's the indicator that you get damage.
Problem is, you can't just be aggressive on this one because you sit in front of it while it's closed, and then there's just vines coming out the floor where you want to be for the attacks.
Oh.
Was that right at the start of that screen for Mario? Okay, yeah. So that's not costly, at least. That's like a good place to die, I guess. If there is a good place to die, that is.
Yeah.
I think the issue with this fight, like, everything that Poison Ivy does looks really easy to avoid. And the problem is that it just all happens with no specific timing or, like... There's no, like, set pattern to it. It's just, like, here are 3 different attacks, and they just happen.
Yeah, but it seems like there's only a handful of things that can happen, so it's not really RNG based. It's just pattern recognition, and that looks like no, that looks like a finish.
Stage done and download done.
Done from download.
So download taking 2 wins out of 2 here. I don't know if y'all are planning to do a 3rd, but if so, we can get a re-stream going for that.
We also just had a first finish in the other match, by the way.
Oh, really?
Cryo having finished up. It looks like everyone is on the last. Yeah, everyone else is on the last section, it looks like.
That's a fast game. Okay, Mario taking a pretty costly death on that.
Bonus stages from download. Looks like it's the Riddler this time.
Damn, I can't believe there's a flying box that just drops Inspector Gadget on you.
Damn. The lore.
The lore is you are Batman.
Alright, Majarkin has made his way past Mr. Freeze into the Catwoman phase.
Oh. Mario making some real progress here. This looks like it was... I think this was close to the end.
Yep.
Yeah, there's the drop down. I think this is the last screen before the boss fight, right?
I think so.
Like the stealth drop.
Ooh.
Those spikes are in such a terrible position. That's so harsh.
Mario getting very risky picking some fights.
I think he can kind of feel like he's near the boss fight, and he's like, alright, let's just push through, get to the next screen.
Because he's only got one health, so he's got to be careful.
Yeah, play a little safer now, which is a difficult place for it as well, because that enemy is going to cause some problems here.
Yeah,
yep.
Like that.
Yeah. Can't see the hitboxes through the grass. This is a fairly long screen as well, but... It shouldn't at this point make a difference to Mario. I'm pretty sure at this point Mario is locked for second.
The continue system is nice because if you come into a level like or a screen with only like half health and you do die, then you start over with full health and you can. If you do it as well or better, then you're fine.
Right? Yeah. I definitely think this game would be obnoxious with an actual like life count. If you like game over and restart. Presumably either from the start of an episode or from the start of the game. Either of those doesn't matter. It would still be terrible. But the way it is with this, I think, is pretty good. Oh, I got the grab there. Up and... our boss transition screen.
Wow.
Damn, I can't believe Poison Ivy just set Flowey on you. Apparently everything is Undertale today.
Mario's still learning the patterns here. Taking a lot of hits.
This feels like a fight where you do want to play safe, and at the same time, it's a fight that makes it difficult to play safe.
We should be close though.
Well, hey, yeah, it's probably nearly dead, but also Mario is nearly dead.
Working on the Catwoman.
Yeah, I can't remember which one this is.
This is 3, I think. So this will be the final Catwoman fight.
Oh, and there is done for Mario. No.
No. 48-43 finish for Mario.
Alright, let's Oh.
Oh.
I was gonna say flip to Majarkin's audio.
Mario not giving us any bonus content.
So, at the very least, I'm pretty sure Group D is done after this. So we might end up hopping back to Group C if they go again.
Yeah, assuming they continue. They are on their third game of the day.
Yeah. Got a lot of races happening today, apparently. Let's see, Kryle now then takes the lead with that. Because they were all, like, those three were tied with Rahalia behind. Kryle winning puts him in first for that group. And Download, of course, winning both games, takes the lead. A pretty clear lead in this group. Majarkin and Mario have swapped second and third at this rate. So they will be tied for second. Whereas in Group C, it depends on who finishes second. But... specifically it depends on who finishes higher out of Riley and Kari will be in second. And of course, like, the good thing about stuff like this is, like, there's nothing stopping people from just playing the other games. Like, while the race was happening yesterday, Felix was like, oh, I just went and played this as well because it looked fun. Here's the time I got.
Yeah, if you're not participating in a group and you want to join a race, just join.
Yeah, don't join the race room, but, like, feel free to just play alongside and just, like, comment afterwards. It's fine.
Oop, a little too close there from a jargon. Yeah, I think Download's had enough of
the infinite
pedaling.
Yeah. The looping around in circles here. Jarkin could have had that grab there, I think. Everyone else got the puzzle games. I'm sorry. That's just apparently what happened.
We're running out, apparently.
There were actually more platformers than puzzles today, right? Like, the second game for Group C was both, but more platformer, I think.
Yeah, it was like puzzle light, but like World 2
Heavy
had a lot
platformer.
more puzzles. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't looked at the third game they're playing, but it's called Micro Platformer, so I'm gonna hazard a guess that it might be a platformer.
It seems like it's kind of like Celeste, but with pixels, so like not very interesting.
Okay. I can just punching out a couple of pea shooters on the way through, a couple of executors, closing in on the end. As I think 2 or 3 screens to go still. Oh, this is the really long screen, isn't it?
Yeah, getting close. Gotta be
Yeah,
careful.
that's not a place you want to get hit. Oh, do the enemies just stay dead if you die, though? I haven't noticed that until now, but I guess they do.
Maybe.
There was a plant at the top there as well, and yeah, it makes
it even easier then.
Yeah, that continue system is like pretty good there then. Alright, GG's Mario. and yeah, see how if Group C end up on another race, we will go over to that one. But I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. It is a group with 3 EU players, and I guess it's only 9:30 here, but that's 10:30 for Hylia, so...
Got our second finish over there. Riley just kind of going through it again, just because, I guess.
So I guess that means Riley is second in the group. So they were all, those 3 were on 6, right? So now Ryle will be on 10, Riley will be on 9. And then Kari will be on either 7 or 8, depending on where she finishes. There's still a lot to play for over there. And, like, honestly, Rahalia could still win out from here and be fine anyways. Also, I get the very strong impression that, like, there's a fair few people in the tournament who are playing for the sake of playing games, so...
Sure, yeah, like, that's kind of the idea of it, is just to have fun. Try some things you probably wouldn't normally play.
Yeah,
Doesn't seem like puzzles or puzzle platformers are most people's cup of tea here, but, you know.
It's, like, that's exactly it. It's, like, that's why we did five games per group as well, right? It's, like, give people the opportunity to play a lot. Do not want to be on top of these plants.
Alright, found a spot.
This is so dangerous right now. Just drop down, just drop down. Ah, he didn't see it!
No!
He didn't see it! Oh! It's... Those are difficult to see, I get it, I understand. And at the same time, it's rough to watch. Someone, like, stood at the door and died. I would genuinely consider, like, killing every enemy on the way through now, though. Now that I've realized, like, they stay dead, I would genuinely consider just punching out every single enemy you run into.
Right. Oh.
Oh. Welcome back, Riley. How was Micro Platformer? Also, are you guys planning to go again? Because Group D is very definitely done at this point. Meat Boy meets Celeste.
I think that Majarkin's our final finisher for today then.
Yeah, looks like.
And now moving at a good clip with good health.
And sees the drop
dropping
screen.
down. Last screen.
And every screen is basically a checkpoint here, so that's such a, like, good thing to reach here. Is like, it doesn't matter if you die now because you got to the end of that screen. Did he just... He didn't. Oh my...
He did. Okay, well. Oh, ow. Ow.
I think Majarkin's probably done. Yep, there's the... Oh.
Damn.
That is...
That hurts. That
That is a
hurts.
heartbreaking way to go.
Oh.
Jeez, that's all right. Well, I guess I guess um I guess we're done
That's
for tonight. I guess that's we got a total of 5 games and we kind of hop between groups for the restreams. Xump looked fun. I like the look of Xump. I did not like the look of Nova the Squirrel.
yeah. Batman was a little mixed, in my opinion, but that about matches my feelings.
Yeah, Batman had potential, but I think it looked like it had too many flaws to actually be good.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, not bad, not bad. And of course, we got a bunch of games done, but there's still a bunch of games to go. Generally speaking, most groups are scheduling towards weekends. So we're probably going to end up looking towards next weekend for the next mystery tournament restreams. Might try and do a league restream sometime during the week. But we'll see, I guess. And I guess while people are still going, I assume they're still going for a short while here.
Kari is still
Oh,
going.
Riley just forfeited. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we can go and raid Harry. So go wish her luck on, what was it called again? Micro platformer.
Yep.
Yep. Wish her luck on that, and thank you all for hanging out. This has been a ton of fun. Thank you, FQ, for joining on comms.
Absolutely.
And I guess same again next weekend.
Take care, everyone.